Hi, welcome back. Let's discuss about async await feature in JavaScript in this tutorial. Async await is a new feature added in JavaScript version ES 2017 aka ES8. Async await makes asynchronous code to be written like a synchronous code. Async await provides a better way to handle the errors. At the same time, it provides the reliability of the code also. Let's familiarize with the syntax of async and await. Every function where you want to have an asynchronous call needs to be prefixed with async. Every function or API call which you want to await due to asynchronous operation, you need to prefix with the await keyword. Async await makes code more readable compared to using callback or promises. Let's discuss about how the communication is going to happen between browser and server. We have a laptop client, mobile client, and desktop client. Whenever any one of these makes a request to the server registers the request, takes some time to process the request and then respond back. This kind of a communication is called as asynchronous communication. Whereas synchronous communication means the browser and server has to have an established connection until the request and response process has been done. But asynchronous communication is not going to happen that way. Browser and server are not going to have a connected connection until the response is received. Let's demonstrate this async await example using fetch API. Here we are making a request to the JSON placeholder to get the post using fetch API. We know that the REST API communication is going to happen in asynchronous fashion, means the response is not going to receive immediately. So we need to await until we get the response. That's the reason this fetch API call we prefixed with the await. So what exactly we are doing? Await until we got the response from the REST API before we go to the next line. So from line number 3, if you want to go to the line number 4, until we got successful response, it doesn't go to the line number 4. Here is the REST API we are going to use in our example with JSON placeholder post, and these are the posts we are getting as a response from that API. Let's debug this example. I put a breakpoint on line number 3 and 4. So now when you are trying to make a request to the fetch API, so let's debug. Now we want to click on F11. If you see, there is a time by the time it gets the response. It is not going to get the response immediately, and that's the reason it has taken some time to go into the line number 4. So by these times we have the response that has been received from the server. Now we can use response.json to retrieve the post data. We got the response from the server and we are converting that to the data. Let's see what is the data we have got from the server. So we got all the posts from the JSON placeholder API. See what happens when you remove the await keyword from line number 3. And let's start debugging the example. Now we are at line number 3, and when you click on F10, we are going to line number 4 to get the response.json. When you try to process the response.json, it goes to the error. The reason it says response.json is not a function. The reason it has not even got the response from the server, and it has started executing the line number 4 where it is trying to convert the response object to the JSON. As fetch API is an asynchronous call, we need to prefix with await. If you don't prefix, it will start executing the line number 4 immediately, where your response object is not at all inflated and you are trying to convert it to the JSON. Let's see if you remove the async keyword from the function. You immediately started getting an error saying await expressions are only allowed within the async function. And we should mark always the functions as async. So it's very important, wherever you are trying to use await statement, the function has to be marked with the async also. That's it for the async and await feature in JavaScript. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.